What's up? It's T Hill again. Just wanted to tell you I'm sorry. I was planning on doing more videos tonight. It's just gonna be one. My arm is tired, super tired. Um, I've been, playing demo after demo after demo, and then going back to playing some table tennis on Sports Champions. But this arm's starting to really get burnt out. You can only do a good 4 or 5 hours straight, or at least I can only do about 4 or 5 hours straight before my arm starts to take a pounding, which it, kind of starting to is getting its butt whooped now. But I just want to say I did get through 3 demos pretty thoroughly. I kept playing and playing and playing, seeing what I liked and what I didn't like. The ones I did were Racquet Sports, Tiger Woods golf, Tiger Woods Pro Golf or whatever. What was the other one I did? Oh, I actually did 2 more on top of that. I did Start the Party and Superstar, the Superstar one. So my initial impressions, Racquet Sports, at first I thought it was really cool because, like, if you lift your arm, the character model did the same thing. That was kind of cool. And then I really quickly learned, that I could just simply do a waggle and the character would still, the animation would still read. And to me, I wanted something different from the Wii. And that was a major take back to me. The characters, they weren't, it's a launch title. The characters weren't like, ooh, the designs weren't wow. But the moment I found out I could just do this, I lost all interest. Me personally, yeah. I finished the demo, but that was it badminton, and the other one was just regular tennis, and it just seemed flat. It just seemed uninspired, flat. I didn't really enjoy it too much, or at all. It was more of those things that I would still be like, try to give it the benefit of the doubt, and it just didn't really have any redeeming qualities, at least for me. I couldn't give that game a purchase, and maybe if you're really bored, and you don't care about just having a waggle feature, you might can give it a rent. I wouldn't, but to each his own. So games I was really surprised about, or I'm going to the next one. Tiger Woods golf with move support. I think you're better off using the DualShock. At least from my experience, I'm not a golfer. Maybe it could be because I guess I would probably suck at golf. There are some strokes where it just seemed like really I was doing good, and then other strokes where I felt horrible. And then I tried it with the DualShock, and it just seemed a lot more intuitive. That being said, if you are looking for a golfing game, from what I have heard and what I have seen, the John Daly game that comes out on October 7th or 5th, October 7th or 5th, one of those days, is supposed to be really good. I think one of the big disconnects for me with Tiger Woods is that I'm looking at the screen, but all I'm seeing is the pendulum motion. There's a few other things like, so there's the pendulum motion, so I felt disconnected from my follow through. Another disconnect I felt was there's a good long pause that the game made you take before you can use the T trigger to go into, actually, because if you want to swing, you gotta hold the T trigger and then go through. But after every single shot, you gotta now wait, and then it'll tell you to hold your controller down. It just didn't seem like they were really putting, it was like just like a tack-on feature. I wasn't impressed with it. From what I've seen of John Daly's, I was a lot more impressed by that, from what I've seen. So if you must have it, if you must have a move golf game, you might want to wait. You might just be better off buying the game and using your DualShock. So that's just my take. Everyone has their own opinions. I don't want to get flamed with, oh God, it's so good. My personal opinion. So the games I found really enjoyable, which was freakish, was Start the Party. For like a little kid's game, as long as there's lots of little mini games they can keep adding on through in DLC, Somebody said they're like 40 or 30 or 35 or 40 bucks for these games. Yeah, that's a good game. And not only would it be good for little kids, you know, you can let your little kids play it. It's easy to get into. The fact that you can be on the camera, the little kid will love that. I think that'll just be really, really amazing for a little kid. On top of that, it's a great social experience for like your family to get in there. You know, you can get another one of these. You could play with your buddies, your mom, you can play with your mom, your sisters, your whatever, your relatives that come into town for a holiday. It'd be great, you know, the whole kind of like casual experience. But another level to it, which I was thinking about it as I was playing it, is a lot of people like play like Rock Band, and they play Wii a little bit, but they play Rock Band when they're drunk, at least maybe from the parties I have. But like you get a little bit of drinking in there. People like doing the karaoke thing. They like doing the Rock Band thing. I found myself being really compelled to say, wow, I could have an event, or there could be some boozing it up and, you know, playing with this. It just felt really fun, and felt like you could really make a nut out of yourself. So Start the Party was definitely, as long as they add more games to it, it's overall encompassing all type of genre types. For the casual, and like, when I say casual, I mean it's got the family, the kid, the 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 group thing, and then the social night. So you really can enjoy that. So there's that, and then there was the other one I played was Superstar, which you'll never catch any footage of me doing this. I really enjoyed it, which was weird, because I know it was totally like not one-to-one. It had the kind of waggle thing going on. And I know that because when like you're shooting your character across the screen, I'm sitting there, and it worked. But that part, that game, I wasn't too. That part of the game, I wasn't really like, oh wow. I mean, it wasn't really interactive. But the funny thing was the dancing one where you're like, I'm not even gonna attempt to do it, but because I definitely don't want that kind of footage out of me. But like, there's parts where you're going like this and you're moving, and like the rhythm, it would be fun for little kids. Again, I go back to the whole drinking thing. I don't know what that says about me, but it'd be a good social type of experience for people to make a complete tart of themselves. But so, if you want to have fun, I definitely would recommend Start the Party and the Superstar game. Those are good demos as long as they're reasonably priced at $35–40 range. And they keep coming out with added games to it, maybe $5 here, $10 here. Well, not $10, that'd be a lot, but like a couple bucks per game wouldn't be bad. So that's what I've got. Those are 2+ games. I was gonna do a TGS video tonight, but I am burnt. I went to go to the movies and saw the Resident Evil movie again. Saw it last weekend in 3D, and then I saw it this weekend with some friends of mine. Good movie. So I'm really exhausted. If I wake up for whatever reason in the middle of the night, I'll do the TGS video for day 2. But like I said, I didn't want to do it incomplete. I've got a lot of stuff now, a lot of notes written down. I'll try to cram it down into a 15-minute time span, but it'll probably be tomorrow. I do apologize. I keep saying I'm going to get it done. It's just so much stuff, so many demos. I was going to do iPad, but the darn thing wanted me to take my camera down, which was not fun hooking up, routing it through everything in the back, and wanted me to take it down and then hook it up down here, and that ain't happening. I'd rather just buy another camera, just to hook it up down there to play iPad. So you probably won't get a demo impressions of that unless I'm really bored. And with everything that's going on with Move, I don't see that happening. And plus I got 3 games in the next like couple weeks that are just gonna boom, 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 and I'm gonna be busy. So I plan on tomorrow, guaranteed, have a review of Sports Champions. The game is hot. Journalists don't know what they're talking about when they said, oh, they've felt this experience before, and about the whole, it's one-to-one, it's pretty much the same as Wii Motion Plus. Wrong, beat, stop selling BS. The joint's hot. I mean, I've been talking to my friends who all went out and got one of these, and they're saying the exact same thing as me. People across country, friends online, everyone, every single GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart is completely sold out in my area. You can't get a single one of these. You can't get a nav controller. You can't get the bundle. They're gone. Looks like Monday they might get some in for me. I need another one because I want to give you a full review of Sports Champions. But for the Gladiator Duel, it feels more natural for two. So I need to get a second one. So I'll give you a review of everything I can, minus the Gladiator Duel. Because that looks hot. I was playing it, but it felt like it was a little like I was missing a piece. And so I'm going to end up having to get another one of these in the next couple of days. And then I'll give you a part 2 review. So that's all I got for tonight. Again, I really appreciate all you guys' support. I've had a blast. I'm going to play a little bit more Sports Champions, and then I'm out for the night. Well, this is T Hill. You know, you can follow me on hiphopgamershow.com. You can follow me on Twitter. It's T_Hill0. Or if you want to send me a friend request and play with me online, I usually play a lot of online on the weekends. It would be T-Hill. That's my PSN name. Well, God bless. You have a wonderful night, and I really appreciate all your guys' support. I'm out. Peace.